Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn how we could associate a string which we have created right over here to our list view so that these items in the strings are going to get displayed on the list. So in the previous tutorial we have created a basic list view which has some items, and now we are going to add up our own items by using a string. So as earlier explained, in order to associate any string array with the list view, we need to make it adapt to the list view. So for making it adapt, we are going to use some things which is called as the list adapter. So in order to use list adapter, we go right here and we type in list adapter. Then we need to create an object of the list adapter. So let's say the object name is my adapter. Then we type it equals new, and as we are going to use an array adapter because we are making this array adapt to a list, so we type array adapter, and it is going to ask us a parameter, and that parameter is nothing but it is going to be the data type of the array. So in this case, as we are going to store strings into array, so we give here the parameter as string. So once we have passed the string to this new array adapter, we also need to pass the parameters for the list. So the first parameter by default is going to be this. The second parameter is going to be android dot r dot layout dot simple list item 1. And the thing which we have passed right here is going to be the type of the list which we want to create. So as we want to display the item as a simple list, we pass on simple list item 1, and then finally we need to pass in the name of our list. So in this case, as we want to pass in this array right here, so we type in the array name which is fruits. So now once this is done, we are done with the list adapter. Now the last thing which we need to do is that we need to get reference to the list view, and then we need to set this array adapter as the content inside the list view. So in order to get a reference to the list view, we type list view, then the name of our list is nothing but my list view. So we type it equal to, so first we typecast it, so we type list view here, and then we get the reference by typing find view by id r dot id dot my list view. Now once we have the reference to our list view, the next thing which we need to do is that we need to set the display adapter or the adapter to my list view. So we use the my list view object which we have created right now. So we type my list view and use the set adapter method in order to set the adapter. So we type dot set adapter, and to this we pass in the adapter which we have created. So we type my adapter. So once this is done, we save the code and we run our application onto the emulator. As you could see, our application is up and running on the emulator, and we got the list for our fruits. So this is apple, orange, peach and mango. So if you notice that whenever we click on this things right here, nothing happens, and that is because we have not yet added an on-click listener to these items. So the next thing which we are going to do is that we are going to add on-click listener to each of these items. So let's go ahead and do that. So now in order to add an action listener, we go inside our main activity.java and we are going to add the code for the action listener right over here. So basically what we are trying to achieve here is that we are going to add an action listener to the my list view. So we type my list view dot set on item click listener. So this is going to get triggered whenever we select or whenever we click an item on the list. So inside it we are going to write in the code which we want to execute. So we type new adapter view dot on item click listener, and it is automatically going to add the methods for us. Now the next thing which we need to do is that we need to get the reference, or we need to get the reference to the clicked item, and we need to store it into some string. So let's create a string here. So we type string fruit equals string dot value of, and we are going to extract the value of the item. So basically this is going to return the value of the item or the position of the particular item which we have selected. So we type parent dot get item at position, and inside it we pass on the position. So we type position over here. So this line of code right here is going to get the position of the item first. So once the position of an item is extracted, the next thing which we do is that we extract the value. So we type string dot value of the position of the item at that particular position. So once we have the value of the string stored in this fruit right here, the next thing which we need to do is that we need to display the value on the activity screen. So in order to do that, we use a method, or we use something which is called as toast. So just like a normal toast, this toast is going to pop up onto our screen and it is going to display some text. So we type toast dot make text, and to this text we are going to pass in a few parameters. So the first parameter which we are going to pass is going to be the main activity. So we type main activity dot this, then we pass in the string which needs to be displayed. So we type fruit. The next thing we pass in is the duration of how long the toast should be displayed. So we type toast dot length long, which specifies that the toast is going to be displayed for a long period of time on the screen. So once this is done, we simply use the show method so as to display the toast. So we type dot show, and now once everything is done, we save the code and we execute it on the emulator. So as you could see, our application is up and running on the emulator. So whenever we click an item on the list view over here, the item is going to get displayed on the text over here. So if you click mango, it is going to display mango. If you click on peach, it is going to display peach. So that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you guys understood how the lists are created. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.